Amsterdam, dankjewel. Amsterdam, thank you very much. And that was only 1 hour, right? Tonight is 10 years Armada. It's all about the other artists we have here. I want to thank all the DJs for playing tonight. I know Cosmic Gate, Orjan Nielsen, Andrew Wales coming up, Ali and Fila are waiting. But this is a very special night for all of us. This night is dedicated to all the people that worked really hard in the Armada office. We are now something like 30, 40 people. Who could have thought all these years ago that this label would be so big? I just want to give a big round of applause for everybody from Armada. I don't know where you are, but guys, and of course, we have a very special surprise for you. Only tonight, he's going to release a very brand new artist album really soon, and he is especially for you here tonight to celebrate 10 years of Armada. For one of the tracks I've written together with him. Give it up for Mr. Christian Burns!
We are backstage at the 10 years Armada with Christian Burns, one of the best singers in the electronic dance music scene, with collaborations with so many artists. How the singing in dance tracks started for you? Who was the artist that discovered you and asked you to take part in an EDM track?
Well, I think it was 2006. Actually, I got an email off Tiesto on MySpace, and he reached out to me asking me to if he could do one of my songs that I had up on MySpace. I had a band called Inhaler at the time, and we got talking, and I said to him, look, that song's for me, but we can write a song together. So he sent me a track, and I ended up writing In the Dark, which went on to be a huge hit for him and for me. Okay. And just took it from there. Really, it was kind of just all flowed from there. Really, so it was back in 2006.
And now you have your own album, but through all this period you did collaborations with many artists. Would you like to remind us some of your collaborators?
Yeah, I mean, I've been lucky enough to work with some great artists. Armin van Buuren.
Oh, hello.
Who happens to be here. I've done stuff with Benny Benassi, Paul Oakenfold, quite a few different artists. I'm lucky that I get the chance.
Who was the best then to work with?
Of course it was Armin, of course, Of course, Armin.
So did you work together in the studio, or did you send back and forth the files for the tracks with Armin?
Yeah, well, Armin actually sent me an instrumental, and I just worked from that. I mean, I do that a lot, a lot of the times I don't even get in the same room with the actual producer or DJ. They'll just send me an instrumental, and I'll just get the mic up and just do my thing over it. So it's the great thing about technology and the internet. Makes the world a very small place.
So how do you feel now that you're not anymore the featured artist or the featuring artist, and now you are artist with your own album? Something that must happen for many singers, in my opinion. Yeah,
you know what? It's great, and it's I'm very excited, to share my debut album with the world. So it's been, a few years in the making, but yeah, I'm really excited to share it, and it feels good, to have my own album out. So I'm very excited.
So how long it took you to finish this album? It was an easy ride or a difficult ride for you?
It was. I'm trying to think. It took me. I mean, some of the songs on the couple of tracks are older tracks which I wrote about 5-6 years ago, but most of the tracks were written in the last 2.5 years. So it's just been it's been a labour of love for a couple of years. Been locked away in a studio.
Did you had many ideas, and did you choose the best at the end, or those are the tracks that were recorded just for the album, that's it, or you had others as well that didn't make it for the final product?
I've got I write a lot of songs, but I guess I think out of the batch of songs that I've probably written about 25 for the album, and I picked my favourite kind of 18 tracks for the album, narrowed it down.
Influences? From where did you get the ideas to write those inspiring lyrics?
It comes from just experiences that's happened in my life, thoughts I've collected over the last few years, and kind of turning them into a song, basically, a mini little story. So yeah, it's been been fun to do. You know.
Would you like to tell us the collaborators of your album, the people that we can see that you work together with?
Yeah, I mean, I've worked with Armin, with Paul Oakenfold, Paul Van Dyke, which I've got the latest single with, it's called We Are Tonight. Stefan Dabrook, Marco V, Antillas, BT, Chicane, Ferry Corsten. You know, there's some great
Which
people
track was the easiest to do, and which one was the most difficult for you? The one that never finishes. You were just like fed up. How can I finish that song?
I mean, do you know, if I'm totally honest with you, I'm forever tweaking songs, and you know, this seems to be like you've got to just cut off somewhere. I could tweak forever, but you know, they're all pretty. You know, it's some of them come easier than others, but it's you know, it does take a while, and it's a lot of hard work, a lot of cups of coffee, and a lot of late nights.
Exactly. So. How long did you stay? Did you stay awake for a whole day, for days to write a song?
Oh, I mean, so I have done a couple of like 2-day sessions and stuff. You know, you just got to go with the flow, and if you're onto something really good, you know, you don't really want to stop, so you just got to go until you finish it, really.
And why did you call it Simple Modern Answers? It's like answers in modern problems?
Well, no, what it is, I mean, a lot of the, well, all the songs in some form are answers to something that at one time I've thought, you know, and yeah, and that's it. It's a simple title, really. They're just answers.
But it says so many
questions.
Things, you know. It's like a very simple answer that can have you think forever, I think.
Yeah.
And let's talk a little bit about your live appearances. Do you like doing lives with other producers and DJs?
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, I love being in the studio. I love creating. I love writing. But it's great to, you know, have the balance and actually get out on the road and get to perform, you know, all over the world. So yeah, I love that side of it.
Okay, let's finish off with your best live experience ever. When was that?
You know what? I think do you know what I was going to say? I think, you know, one of the highlights was when I got to be part of the you know, the Armin Only tour. That was amazing. You know, he thinks I'm just saying it because he's sat there, but it's the truth, honestly. And actually, we did a couple of shows a couple of months ago in Buenos Aires. You know, over that side of the world, and it was, you know, it was amazing.
So you're booked to play with Armin on his next shows that announced today?
You can ask him, he's right there. Armin? We'll see. Can't say.
Okay, thank you very much, Christian.
Thank you very much.
All the best luck with your album, and let's hope more featured artists to have their own albums.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Thank you very much.